Hey guys, Jason Guyman here. Had a question come in. I was just going to answer it for you. The question was, what do I need to do, or how do I change the spark plug in the Honda GX630, 690? They're all the same. I'll make sure that in the description, if the plugs are different, I'll put it, but I'll put the part numbers down to the plugs and everything in there. But so whenever you're changing the spark plug, the first thing you want to do is have a spark plug socket. There's usually two. I believe it's 5/8, and actually I think there's three of these: 5/8, ½ inch, and I believe it's 13/16. I'll put a link down there for each one of them. But the reason why it is there's actually a rubber O-ring in there, and what that rubber O-ring does is when that spark plug goes in there, A, it keeps it in there, and B, if you don't have that rubber in there, that socket can come, and if you go wrenching on it, you can crack it here, and you may not know you cracked it, and this could be an issue. I've done it before. It'll run like crap, and here I broke the spark plug. It's like if you drop a spark plug. This is just ceramic, so it can break very easy. But with that being said, you're just gonna put it on there and twist it out. I'll show you here shortly how to actually do it, but I'm gonna show you the parts of the here. One thing you want to do is on the new spark plug, I always take the two spark plugs and make sure that from here to here is the same. The reason why, if you don't, so I had one, they took it out of the box and put it in a different box, and it was a little bit longer, and what can happen is that head will come up there and hit that, and now you got big issues. Also with the new spark plug, you want to get a gap. Make sure your gap is correct, and I'll put what your gap is supposed to be. But you can buy these at anywhere. I'll put a link to one. You just slide it in there, and it'll get to that point, and then that way you know you're at the right gap. If it's this one here, you can tell it's actually been firing a little hot, so it's probably a little lean, which is making it run hot. Let me show you how to remove it out of the cylinder head. All right, so the first thing you got to do is you got to find, it should have two spark plugs, one on each side of the head. Usually it's running under here and one under the other valve cover, but you got to get the wire off. You don't want to pull on the wire here, because you can actually pull this wire out. So you want to grab a hold of that boot, and sometimes these are pretty tough. I mean, if you have to, I don't like to, you can take a pliers or something and grab a hold of the boot, but the best thing is to do is just kind of wiggle it a little bit until it comes off. Once you take it off, you're going to take your spark plug socket, set it on there, screw it out of there. You can take it off here and put that back on, and then screw it out. The important part here is when you're going back together with it, go ahead and put it in your spark plug. Well, before you do it, you want to make sure your gap is right, and once your gap is right, you're going to set it in there, and you're going to screw this in 2 or 3 times. Make sure you get 2 or 3 good turns before you put a wrench on. The last thing you want to do is strip this thing out. I usually try to go as far as I can all the way down. That way I don't have to worry about stripping it out. There is a torque setting, but I don't have a 3/8, so don't get crazy. It don't have to be killer tight. And then when you stick your plug back on here, you'll hear it click or pop, kind of. I'll let you see if we can hear it. You can hear it click. So with that being said, I hope that was helpful for you. If you have any questions, please ask. Hope you all are doing awesome. I'll put the links down below for the socket, the spark plugs, the gap setting, and everything you need. But I hope you all have a great day. If you have any, please like my video, share it, whatever. If you have any questions, just ask away. Thanks, and have a great day.